A long time ago, giving birth to twins was seen as a bad omen. In a small village in Zambezi, on a stormy night, Tambu gave birth to twins, Kaitano and Kundai. The villagers were filled with dread, believing that disaster would follow. Despite Tambu's pleas, the village elders decided that the twins must be cast away to appease the gods. Heartbroken, Tambu fled with her babies into the dark forest, seeking refuge. Tambu found shelter in a cave deep within the forest. She raised Kaitano and Kundai in secret, teaching them to be wary of the villagers. The forest was dangerous, but it became their home. As the twins grew, they developed an unusual ability to communicate with each other without speaking, a bond that would prove vital in their trials ahead. Meanwhile, the village fell into chaos. Crops failed and illness spread. The villagers believed that they were cursed because the twins were still alive. Desperate, they sought out a powerful witch doctor called Sekuru Murewa to uplift the curse. Sekuru Murewa revealed that the twins held the key to the villagers' salvation, but the villagers refused to believe it. Sekuru Murewa visited Tambu in the forest, revealing a prophecy that the twins would save the village from a great evil. He warned that dark forces were gathering and that Kaitano and Kundai's unique bond was their only hope. Tambu was torn between protecting her children and fulfilling the prophecy. In the depths of the forest, a malevolent spirit called Shikiro sensed the twins' power. Shikiro was determined to harness their abilities for his own gain. He began to spread his influence, corrupting the forest creatures and preparing to strike the village. The forest became more dangerous, and Tambu knew that they couldn't stay hidden forever. Sekuru Murewa began training Kaitano and Kundai in the ways of magic and combat. They learned to harness their bond, channeling their energies to protect themselves and others. The twins excelled. Their connection grew stronger with each passing day. They were determined to prove their worth and save their village, despite the villagers' hatred. One night, Shikiro's minions attacked the cave. Tambu and Sekuru Murewa fought bravely, but they were overpowered. Kaitano and Kundai used their newfound skills to fend off the attackers, barely escaping with their own lives. This encounter strengthened their determination to confront Shikiro and end his reign of terror. Realizing the danger her children faced, Tambu decided to return to the village and plead for their acceptance. She was met with hostility but stood her ground, explaining the prophecy and the threat of Shikiro. Her bravery began to sway some villagers, but others remained skeptical, convinced that the twins were the source of their misfortune. The village was split into two factions, those who believed in the twins' potential and those who still feared them. Tensions rose, leading to clashes and arguments. The elders struggled to maintain order, and the village's unity crumbled further. Sekuru Murewa warned that they needed to come together if they hoped to survive. Sekuru Murewa revealed an ancient artifact hidden in the forest that could increase the twins' powers. Kaitano and Kundai set out on a dangerous journey to retrieve it, facing numerous trials along the way. They faced enchanted beasts and treacherous terrain, but their bond guided them through each challenge. Caetano and Kundai faced 3 trials to obtain the artifact: the trial of strength, wisdom, and heart. Each tested their abilities and their bond. They emerged victorious, stronger and more determined than ever. With the artifact in hand, they returned to the village, ready to confront Shikiro. Shikiro launched a full-scale assault on the village, his corrupted minions attacking from all sides. The villagers, now armed with the knowledge of the prophecy, fought back fearlessly. Caetano and Kundai used the artifact to enhance their powers, leading the defense. The battle was brutal, and the village almost on the brink of destruction. In the heat of the battle, one of the village elders, still fearing the twins, sabotaged their efforts by destroying the artifact. This betrayal weakened the village's defenses, allowing Shikiro's forces to gain the upper hand. Caetano and Kundai felt the weight of their task grow heavier, but they refused to give up. Desperate, Sekuru Murewa revealed another secret, a hidden power within the twins that could only be unlocked by extreme sacrifice. Tambu, understanding what was at stake, offered to sacrifice her own life to unlock this power and ultimately save her children and the village. The twins were devastated by her decision, but accepted it, knowing it was their only chance to save everyone. With Tambu's sacrifice, a surge of energy enveloped Caetano and Kundai. Their powers were amplified beyond imagination. They unleashed a devastating attack on Shikiro's forces, turning the tide of the battle. The villagers, inspired by their bravery, rallied and fought with renewed vigor. Caetano and Kundai confronted Shikiro in a climatic battle. The dark spirit was powerful, but the twins' bond and their mother's sacrifice gave them the strength to match him. The battle raged on, shaking the very foundations of the village. In the end, Caetano and Kundai managed to trap Shikiro in a magical prison, ending his threat. The village was left in ruins, but the threat was over. The villagers, now realizing the twins' true worth, began to rebuild. They mourned the loss of Tambu and honored her as a hero. The elders admitted their mistakes, vowing to learn from them and embrace change. Caetano and Kundai worked tirelessly to help rebuild the village. Their actions slowly won over even the most suspicious villagers. The twins established a new council, inclusive of all villagers, to ensure everyone had a voice. Trust was slowly restored, and the village began to heal. With the village on the path to recovery, the twins turned their attention to the forest. They worked with Sekuru Murewa to cleanse it of Shikiro's lingering corruption. The forest began to flourish again, and the villagers saw it as a symbol of their own renewal. Caetano and Kundai were hailed as saviors. The story of Tambu's sacrifice became a legend, passed down through the generations. The villagers built a monument in her honor, and her legacy inspired many to strive for bravery and selflessness. The twins, though still grieving, found solace in knowing their mother's sacrifice had not been in vain. With peace restored, Sekuru Murewa announced his departure. He believed his work in the village was done and that the village was in good hands. Before leaving, he entrusted Caetano and Kundai with the knowledge and wisdom he had gathered over the years. The twins promised to uphold his teachings and protect the village. One day, a stranger arrived in the village, claiming to be Tambu's long-lost brother, Mudiwa. He brought stories of distant lands and offered to help the twins in their quest to maintain peace. Mudiwa's arrival was met with curiosity and suspicion, but his knowledge and kindness soon won the villagers over. Mudiwa revealed that he had been tracking a new threat rising in a distant land, one that could spread to the village if not stopped. He asked for the twins' help in combating this danger. Caetano and Kundai, feeling a sense of duty beyond their village, agreed to join him, leaving the village in capable hands. Caetano and Kundai and Mudiwa set out on a journey across the treacherous landscapes and unfamiliar territories. They encountered hostile tribes, wild beasts, and magical obstacles. Each challenge tested their resolve and strengthened their bond. Along the way, they discovered new allies and hidden enemies. Their journey led them to a forbidden temple said to hold the key to defeating the new threat. Inside, they faced ancient traps and puzzles and relied on their wits and teamwork to navigate the new threat. They uncovered powerful relics and ancient texts that revealed the nature of their enemy and how to defeat it. The texts revealed that their new enemy was a sorcerer named Muroi, who sought to conquer all lands with dark magic. Muroi had once been a traditional leader, but had been corrupted by power. Caetano and Kundai realized that defeating him would require not only strength, but also understanding and wisdom. Mudiwa, Caetano, and Kundai traveled to neighboring villages, rallying allies to their cause. They formed a coalition of diverse warriors and united against Muroi. The coalition's diversity became its strength, and they developed strategies to counter Muroi's dark magic. The coalition launched an assault on Muroi's fortress, a towering structure surrounded by enchanted barriers and dark creatures. The battle was fierce, with heavy casualties on both sides. Caetano and Kundai fought bravely, using all the skills and knowledge they had gained. Inside the fortress, Caetano and Kundai confronted Muroi. The sorcerer was immensely powerful, but the twins' bond and their allies' support gave them the edge. The battle was long and grueling, pushing them to their limits. In a final act of unity, they combined their powers to break Muroi's dark magic and destroy him. With Muroi defeated, peace was restored to the land. Caetano and Kundai returned to the village, hailed as heroes not just of their village, but of many lands. They continued to lead with wisdom and compassion, ensuring the prosperity of the village and its allies. The story of the cursed twins became a legend of hope and resilience, inspiring future generations to embrace unity and courage.